Jon Levine is a reporter for the New York Post. Let's show the cover of the New York Post today. Whack job is what it says. How Hillary, the FBI, and the press plotted to destroy Trump. So we'll get to the media in just for a moment because of how they are considering this report as a dud. They've circled around that language. You covered the story. You've known this story for a long time. You read the report. What are your takeaways?
I mean, this is certainly not a dud. It's incredibly, the behavior described. There was no reason to. There was never a good reason to open this investigation. The entire thing was based on the infamous Steele dossier published by BuzzFeed that was discredited from a very, very early stage. And now you're seeing the apologists and the defenders say, well, this was okay. Maybe it was bad, but it was just 2016, 2017. We fixed all the problems. We've made all the changes. But anyone looking at the FBI today, I think, would have a hard time believing that because we've seen so much since 2016, 2017. You know, where's the special counsel for the FBI's actions with Hunter Biden? Where's the special counsel for the FBI's actions with Twitter and suppressing free expression? There is so much more, dirt to dig out of this hole, and I think this is really only just the beginning.
Can you help us understand this? MSNBC called it a dud, called it a big fat nothing, called it a rabbit hole conspiracy. CNN called it a debacle. These same organizations, number 5 guys, 10 Pulitzers at the Post, all right. 10 Pulitzers for the New York Times, a couple Polk Awards, a couple Edward R. Murrow Awards, and a Peabody for PBS Inside Putin's Russia. That's some heavy hardware in our business.
There's no honor in receiving a Pulitzer Prize or a Polk Award anymore. These are just meaningless things because obviously, as you just demonstrated, they went toward reporting that was all based on a lie. And meanwhile, how many Pulitzer Prizes and Polks have Hunter Biden reporting won? And the answer is 0. So I don't know what to do here. All I can say is that these media organizations, they bought it hook, line, and sinker from the beginning, and now it's just too big of a volte-face to kind of go the other direction. So they're just plowing through to the end. And all they can do is discredit this report, because to not do so would discredit themselves.
Yeah, but listen, they sang the same song for days and weeks and months and years and have the ratings to prove it.
We've talked about the Bermuda News Triangle. Their viewers are in the Bermuda News Triangle. They're going to keep this from them. We just got to keep going.
Let's talk about something that is actually happening also right now. The IRS whistleblower, there's a letter that accuses the Justice Department, led by Merrick Garland, of retaliation in the Hunter Biden probe. Listen to Brett Tolman. He's a former U.S. attorney.
There are other people that have seen and observed and listened to the manner in which DOJ and other agencies have protected the Bidens. It needs to stop. We need to expose it. This is the bread and butter of a fraud and corruption case that any prosecutor and any investigator would be proud to dig into if you took politics out of it.
What is going on here with this situation?
We're still learning, but it's on the face very, very disturbing. Federal whistleblowers are protected by federal statute. You want to keep the integrity of the whistleblower process because if there's some malfeasance happening in government, you want to incentivize people to come forward in a legal way. And when you undermine the whistleblower process, you end up with this bad information either never coming out to the public or worse, coming out in an illegal way, like with Edward Snowden. So it's very disturbing. And more to the point, retaliation like the kind which is alleged is illegal. It would be point blank illegal for that to have occurred. So I think it's something that probably Jim Jordan and his committee investigating the weaponization of the federal government probably should take a look at.
You have actually gone through the laptop.
Yes.
Right? You're one of the few.
It's the Lord's work.
What is that like?
It's a blizzard. It's a very, very complicated primary source document. There's business records that are very difficult to untangle, as we've seen from James Comer, his press conference, LLCs transferring money to LLCs. And then, of course, it's mixed in with all this very salacious content, which is very lurid, but it's not necessarily the most relevant pieces of it. And just disentangling it's been a years-long process.
Okay, so I want you to hold on that and roll soundbite number 7, guys, because this is what we heard back in the day, all right, on the laptop.
This is just classic textbook Soviet-Russian tradecraft.
It's broadly known and widely known, Peter, that there was a broad range of Russian disinformation back in 2020.
You still think that the stories from the fall about your son Hunter were Russian disinformation and a smear campaign, like you said?
Yes. God love you, man. You're a one-horse pony, I tell you.
And now you
You know what? That might have worked in 2020 when it first came out, but it's not going to work in 2024. There's a lot more information and reporting that's come out since the original laptop disclosures, and I'm very curious to see what those same people say when this is relitigated in the next election.
And I can't wait for the president, if he is ever asked about the Durham report. Yesterday, the White House press secretary declined to state, even though this is huge news.
Yeah. Oh, he'll
and
be
the
asked.
media is covering him. He should be asked, maybe
Thank
even
you,
on
John.
this foreign trip.
All right, thank you.
John, great to see you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.